So, who is sneaking up onto the camp to try to get a sense of things? Who's making this excursion in? You do
Not
see
Adrex.
from a safe distance away, you do see they have a fire blazing. So they're not making any efforts to hide themselves at all. And Windy, if any of them are awake and you fly over the camp, you're going to be spotted instantly. So knowing that,
Okay.
how are you approaching this?
Birdie's gonna sneak in from the south here.
Okay.
If is Red gonna come with me?
Yeah, Red's there too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sneak up close enough that if I fly 50 feet up, I'll be within bow shot. I'll still roll a stealth score. I'm just saying I'm not getting as close as they are.
I know. I need to check the book real quick. I don't recall if orcs have dark vision. Okay, let's get a stealth check from the three of you. Let's get individual checks. Also, put yourself, before you make this check, put yourself on the map where you want to be. How close you want to get. If you get any closer than probably... Like, if you get any closer than Birdie is here, it'll be pretty easy to spot you because it's very well lit in this area.
So we're gonna use.
I mean,
over here as
I'm
the
way
direction
back
we're
here.
approaching from.
So Birdie's going to be... Or Wendy's going to be way back here.
Yeah.
And remember, none of these trees actually exist. They're up on top of a grassy hill.
I mean, I'm gonna be right next to. There's just the two of us going in. So where are the rest of the group? Because you guys are gonna be running in once I blow the swarm.
I'm going to say the rest of them are going to have to be at least... is anybody wearing any kind of heavy armor? Somebody had chainmail, right?
Yep, that's
Adrex
Raazu.
Okay. Yeah, most likely they're going to want to try to be probably at least as far back as Windy. I would say anywhere closer than Windy's going to require a stealth check.
Okay, then I won't roll if I'm gonna be this far back.
Yeah. And these are 5-foot squares, by the way. How do the stealth rolls do on our two rogues here?
Let me get the sheet up.
I got a 19 plus 8, so 27.
I only got a 19.
Okay.
I am the knight.
That's not bad.
19's still pretty good.
Oh man, I love that pink orc.
That's not an orc. That's the Moakton
Oh,
in the slave pen. Okay.
I knew we liked him.
So sneaking in this close, you see the fire raging. You don't see the captain, but you surmise he's probably in his tent. You also see, awake and keeping watch, one of the Orogs. The other Orog is conked out with his back up against this loot pile over here, asleep. You see the three wargs. You actually don't see the captain's warg anywhere. You surmise he's probably in his tent as well. What the captain does with his warg in his spare time is between him and God. Let's not judge.
In
The
his
other-
own tent.
The other three wargs are, again, they're conked out. They're asleep on the edge of the encampment where you saw them earlier. You do not see the other two that you encountered on patrol. There are two other orcs sitting around the fire, keeping watch. You see the wagon right where you left it, with considerably less goulash in it now.
oh, you should
Let's
learn to make
get-
goulash.
A perception check from each of you.
I don't know the difference.
Make this check. Make it at disadvantage. You're trying to listen over the sounds of these orcs chewing on bones and whatnot.
It's only an 11.
What check are we making?
It's a wisdom perception at disadvantage.
11 for Red.
Okay, how Birdie do?
13.
You hear one orc snoring away in this tent that you're right next to. And that's all you know.
So, like, what kind of tent? Like, if I stuck my head underneath the tent, the bottom of the tent here,
Mm-hmm.
is that like a? Because I don't know what like style of tents these are.
Well, you know that there's no source of light inside the tent. Otherwise, you'd be able to see it. I mean, it's just like a cloth draped over some poles.
I've got dark vision, so.
But yeah, you could easily lift up the side of the tent. The risk you run is if the orc... Well, you know the orc inside isn't awake either, because you can hear him snoring.
Yeah.
So is Birdie just motioning that we should sneak in here and slit this guy's throat? Because that's what Red was about to do.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay, let's roll some initiative.
All right.
Orcs, Orogs, Wargs, and the captain. I don't suppose rolling for the Moken is something I even need to do, but...
I don't know. What if he has like a really good spell?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's a commoner, and he's been beaten badly. So...
Nope, that's my token.
So he does know cure wounds. Whoa, you got real big on initiative.
Yeah, I done goofed. I'm sorry.
All right, so you guys are down at the... We'll say that you're down at the base of the hill over here. And your suggestion, you told the Moken child to stay put where you left him. So you left him several miles away, and you're going to go back for him if you survive?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Windy, you are effectively surprised because you haven't heard the alert yet.
I do like an effective surprise.
The captain, the warg, the orcs, nobody knows you're there. So, Birdie, you do take the first action. Nobody has noticed your presence. And it would be trivially easy just to lift up the side or the bottom of this cloth tent and sneak inside if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we were going to go in there and stab him a couple of times, I think. That's the plan, right?
Yeah. I motioned that like with a throat slitting motion and then pointing underneath the tent.
Yeah.
1 or 2 stabbings.
Yeah, I'm going to say it costs 5... we're going to treat it as difficult terrain going into or out of a tent anywhere but the entrance. So it's going to cost you 10 feet of movement
anyway,
to get
at least
in.
I am. Yeah.
And you're doing like a solid snake crawl. So you
Yep.
crawl under this tent, and the first thing you notice is just the foul odor of the place. And there's just this cheese-smelling orc conked out asleep with just lizard man goulash all over his face and dribbling down his chin, and he is absolutely zonked. He's also the only one in this tent. The front flap of his tent is closed, so you cannot see anything out of it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now here's, just so we don't spring the rules on you, your best chance of making sure he dies before he screams would be if both of you attack him at once. Would be for Birdie to ready an action until Red sneaks in and attacks.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll do that.
Okay. Because you got to get through all of his hit points if you want him to die without...
And then crawl in, pull out my rapier, and put it through his throat.
All right. You
So
make it.
he's unconscious, right?
He's unconscious, yes.
So that would be the advantage on the roll. I don't need to do
Whoops,
anything
he's
special.
dead.
You make the roll at advantage, yes.
Okay, so I need 4d6 and 2d8s.
Is he sleeping in heavy armor for good?
Actually, he's got hide armor.
So that's a crit for me.
So 2 rogues with sneak attack, granting each other sneak attack.
That's 28 damage.
I rolled a 4.
Listen, Destil did 28 damage. You don't need to worry about it.
How much did
Yeah.
Birdie do?
I rolled a 10 to hit.
Oh,
So-
well, even with advantage, you got a 10 to hit?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so Red goes in and slits the guy's throat with no ceremony while Birdie's back there stabbing his pillow.
Birdie knew he had it.
Looked over, oh, that's a much better idea. No, this guy is absolutely dead. Nothing
And
at
then
all.
Red motions, kind of points towards the next tent over here.
So go back out the backside and swing around. I think would be the safest option.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make another stealth check.
Yep.
Both of you, individually.
Are we doing this independent? Is this on Birdie's initiative, or are we back to
Oh,
that,
actually, you can't make another stealth check, because you need to use a hide action to do that, and
Yeah.
you've already...
Or...
you can hide as a bonus
will-
action, though. You can cunning
Yeah,
action.
well, Red can cunning action hide this round and start sneaking back, but it'll just get him to here since he has to go under the tent quietly.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Your high check will only count for your destination.
Mhm.
So go ahead and get those in and make sure you beat their passive perception.
I am going to use my last pair of blips to reroll that 3.
Okay.
There we
Higher
go.
than the 3.
17.
So that'd be a 20?
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
And Adrex and Raazu are both also effectively surprised. They don't know anything's going down yet.
Effectively surprised. Woohoo.
And there's been no change in this situation since then. Nobody's been alerted, and
Yeah.
Red
Some
hasn't
point
blown
we'll
his
panic.
horn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that are you guys are just back waiting for the signal?
We're gonna... Oh, sorry.
We can't see anything, right?
You definitely can't see. I mean, all you see is the flickering flames at the top of the hill and the plume of smoke going up into the sky.
Okay.
But yeah,
To the
if
next tent?
none of you guys have any preparatory actions you want to do, we'll just go back around to.
Yeah,
again.
basically my preparatory action is, my held action is, if I hear the horn go off, I'm going to fly up into the sky towards the pit.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Then yeah, we'll bring it back
Roz is
around.
going
to
to
Birdie
radiant
then.
action for the horn as well, for a dash action as well.
Okay,
Ditto.
makes sense.
Okay, so. Oh,
Yeah, it's your turn.
sorry, I was thinking he was in front of me. So we're just gonna go to the next tent and repeat the same process.
Okay.
Well,
if you're
first
trying to be
let's
quiet,
listen.
you're gonna need a hide action first. If you're gonna try to, because you're sneaking past this open spot between these two
Huh?
tents, and you want to do so without these guys noticing you.
Okay. So we'll take the hide action.
Ooh.
So that's what the roll plus dexterity.
Yeah, whatever your stealth score is.
Oh, stealth score. Well, in that case, it's 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
And how'd Red do?
Higher.
22.
22. And what do you guys do when you get over there?
Same thing with this tent, Red. Motion. Even if there's no one in it, we can at least get in there and confirm that.
Well, first, let's listen if we can hear anybody snoring.
Yeah, you can hear snoring from inside this tent.
After you, Birdie.
Okay, gonna solid snake crawl in.
Okay. And there are 2 orcs in this tent. And it looks like they were buggering each other. They're both asleep currently, though.
Let's. Which one do you want to go for?
Well, I'm on the outside of the tent. I can't see this on your action, so...
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna wait for him to get into the tent.
So you're
Like
gonna
you said,
ready to
our-
kill...
Yeah,
This guy
I'll
again?
I'll ready to kill this guy as soon as Red attacks him.
Okay.
Red'll crawl his way inside, and we're set. So you have your dagger over this one's throat right now,
My
basically?
short sword, yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and start it.
You're both going for the same guy?
Yep.
Let's see.
Ooh.
17.
17 hits.
I hit a 10, but if my rapier misses, I'm going to use my offhand and stab him with my dagger.
The rapier does miss.
Okay.
Go for that dagger. Dag him.
18 damage.
Okay.
And the dagger hits an armor class of 24.
Okay, so you guys slit this second orc's throat. puncture his lung. His eyes go wide as he realizes he's being murdered, but he does not have time to get a cry out. Are you guys sticking back out of the tent or staying here?
No, let's stab the other one too. Is the flap closed?
The front flap is closed, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll just motion to Birdie to. Well, let's just do the next one too.
Okay.
Hey,
Still
Adrex
asleep?
and Raazu doing anything on the outside?
Nope.
Oh,
You guys hear the Orog grunt something in the Orcish tongue that neither of you speak.
Okay.
And Wendy, still same held action?
Mm-hmm. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing my part of the job.
And you
Same.
hear one of the orcs moving around the side of the tent. I mean, you just hear his footsteps as he scrapes by, going around the back of the tent. That brings us back to Birdie.
I'm gonna do a held action to attack the one as soon as Red does it.
Okay?
Yep. And then I'm gonna stab him.
All right, let's
Throw.
see it.
So that's a 25 on Birdie.
That'll hit.
13 with the rapier.
13 will also hit. God, what are you doing to my poor orcs?
14 from Birdie.
We're using tactics. It's messed
The
up.
opposite, the opposite of the last campaign.
yeah. Somewhere in
19
Sigil,
for
Killian is
Brad.
losing his mind right now. He doesn't know why.
And yeah, same deal. You run this orc through.
And after doing that, I'm gonna tap my horn. I think at this point we probably want to bring in the reinforcements. I think we have a good position.
So who
But it's
hears
an
the
action to
horn?
do that.
Oh,
No, I'm
you-
not. I'm tapping. I'm letting Birdie know that I'm about to blow it. I just tap it because it's an action to blow the horn.
And you're trying to be as quiet as possible murdering these guys, but as soon as you put your blades into this guy's chest and neck, you hear the motion just outside the tent stop. So Adrex
well-
hasn't heard anything yet. Raazu
But
hasn't
I've
heard
still got
anything
movement, so hearing that, I'm gonna use my movement to crawl back out to here and hide with the cunning action.
yet. Okay. So you're
And
going
I'll
to try
follow
to...
him.
It's not your. It's not your turn, Birdie. Sorry.
Oh, right.
You're stuck in the tent.
I'm stuck in the tent. No!
So my stealth on that would be a 13.
And you try to hide as best you can using the corner flap of this tent. But there's not a lot of cover there. And that's going to bring us to our Orog, who does nothing. Wendy is still oblivious. Same ready to action.
I'm still happy with it.
Are you guys ready for Adrex responding to the horn? Because I'm blowing it so he can hear it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I was going to ask. Only one person can hear the horn at a time, right?
Yeah, no, I already said I was gonna let Adrex know. So
Yeah. So since
And as
Adrex-
soon as this orc pokes his head around the side of the tent, Red, he spots you, and he immediately draws out his cleaver, and he lets out a war cry. And you start hearing sounds throughout the rest of the tent, or the rest of the camp.
Oh yeah, I don't know that we need the horn.
And he immediately... Yeah, at this point, you guys are hearing him cry out. Raazu, you speak orc at the base of the hill. You hear him cry out, intruders. And
Yep.
Red...
Oh. Yeah, Raazu doesn't speak orc. I'm sorry.
Adrex does.
Oh, Adrex hears it then.
yeah, Raazu speaks Goblin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to hit you with his great axe.
Well, he's gonna try.
He's probably not, actually. I got it 11.
Nope.
So yeah, he slashes down with a great axe. You just step to the side very quickly. And... his friend here is going to do the same thing. Got a 14.
That is my armor class.
That is your armor class. And as you're dodging the swipe in front of you, the guy comes up from behind and catches you in the back for 5 points slashing damage.
Okay.
And you see one orc poke out of this tent here, just very, very groggily, pulling his pants half up and kind of dragging his cleaver behind him. But he's still too tired to act. He'll be able to act next round. And that's going to bring us to Birdie.
I'm going to...
You can stab him through the canvas if you want.
That's what I was about to ask. Can I stab him through the... I'm going to try and stab him through this guy through the canvas.
Okay.
So, question. Pack tactics.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of one
Okay.
of your allies.
I just wanted to make sure, because, canvas. So, 8 plus 6, so 14.
14.
Yeah,
That hits.
okay. Alright. For a total of 12 damage.
12 damage. You run him through, and it's not enough to put him on the ground, but he is bloodied. And are you moving or staying put? You are in his. You're in 2 threat ranges, actually.
I'm going to cunning action disengage.
Okay.
And let's see, you said 10 feet to get out of the tent?
It's 10 feet to get out of the tent if you climb out underneath it.
Okay. I'm going to, so that'd be what, 10? I'm going to run here.
Okay, and this Orog over here has no problem spotting your little ass moving across the grass. It's going to bring us to Adrex.
I think they've been found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And Ajax's reaction triggers my held
1,
action.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Yeah, those of you who have held actions for Adrex to move can now move up to your speed once.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, and that's going to bring us to Raazu's turn.
And here we go again. 10, 20, 30.
Did we skip red?
We did.
Oh, we did skip
We
red.
did.
I did that
Well,
intentionally
that's-
because I really want you to die here.
Not really helping me out here with the flank, Birdie. I guess I'll take a stab at this guy with my. Oh wait, this one's injured, right?
That one's pretty badly injured. Yeah, Birdie
Yeah,
got
let's
him
go
through the
ahead and
canvas.
just do a stab with my rapier. That'll hit an armor class of 19
That's good.
for crap damage. 7 damage.
Man, that's enough. You
Minor
slaughter
action, dagger. Or not minor, bonus action.
that one. Okay.
That'll only hit a armor class of 7.
7's not going to do it.
And then move around him to here. Get a
Okay.
little bit of cover.
Well, these trees aren't actually here.
Yeah, I know. But the tent is. Yeah, the tent and the guy are between
You just
me
don't
and-
want to see that scary Orog over there.
Yeah.
Okay, now Raazu can go ahead and run.
Yep, 10, 20, 30. Action to dash. 10, 20, 30.
Gets
He'll be
Raazu
there.
on the field.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay,
This Orog, who is roused from slumber, has just enough movement to block Raazu's advance.
The battle is joined.
And this is much bigger than the guys who were chopping at you earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got a 24
Yep.
and a 23.
Yep.
Okay, first hit
Good thing I burned those hit dice.
with the big cleaver. 12 points of slashing damage. Second hit is 5 points of slashing damage. Everything
Good
you've
job
heard,
bloodying Raazu.
everything you've heard about Orogs is true. They're bigger, they're meaner, they hit harder, and they smell a lot worse.
Everything you heard about McDohl is true. He always loses his first character.
This one has just enough space to get right up on Birdie. Birdie, I have a 12 to hit,
no,
and I have a 20 to hit.
yes.
It's going to be 7 points of slashing damage as he gets you with his great axe.
Okay.
And that's going to bring us to Windy.
Alright, I'm gonna do a dive kick on this Orog.
Okay.
Shoot up into the sky and then just land on his face with my talons forward.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Yeah, probably not. That's
Probably
a
not.
miss. But my second attack, the martial arts, not the flurry,
Right.
is a 13 for...
Did you forget how to math?
More I forgot how to math. Yeah, 8 slashing damage.
What AC did you hit?
Oh, 13 plus 6,
Okay.
19.
Yeah, so 8 points.
I assumed that was a hit. I'm sorry.
8 points, you said?
Yeah, 8 points of slashing damage.
All right, you get him with your short sword, and you're staying put there?
No, I got him with my foot because my my short sword is out to make my AC 20.
Oh, okay. At that point, you see the captain emerge from the tent, and for a moment you see just rage on his face at the thought of intruders in his camp. But then he sees who the intruders are, and the rage melts away into a menacing grin. And he shouts out. Oh, I gotta mark that he's using this so I don't accidentally use it when I'm not supposed to. Okay. He shouts out that he wants that hobgoblin's heart. And the Orc brings his greatsword down on Raazu again.
Lovely.
It's gonna hit a 23
Yep.
for 6 points of slashing damage.
Don't have a whole lot of hit points left, guys. So you know.
The Orc on red can't see the captain, but the Orc on Birdie sure can. Birdie, I've got a 18 to hit you
It does.
for 14 points of slashing damage.
Birdie's down.
Birdie is thrown to the ground in a bloodied heap as his Orc just drags the blade across. He then moves over and begins unchaining the wargs. It's going to bring us to my orcs. Because the wargs are not yet unchained. Yes, that brings us to... I've only got 2 orcs. This one's going to circle around the side. Take a swipe at Windy. Windy, your AC is at 20?
Yeah.
That's not going to do it. Now let's see if I can get red. Red, I've got an 11.
Destil, that's you.
I don't think an 11 hits.
Destil,
No, that misses.
He's muted. All right, Birdie, make a death save.
Fine. Someone just give him a good berry.
That's a successful death save. All right. And that's going to bring us to Red. Red, you're fending off against this one orc, and it looks like you've also gotten this Orog's attention. You just saw him lay Birdie out, and he's turning your way now.
Works for me. First of all, let's stab this guy.
Okay.
That'll hit an armor class of 16.
16 hits.
For 5 damage.
For 5 damage. Okay.
Then I'll cunning action disengage, try and draw him off Birdie, and form up with my friends.
Okay.
Stab the Orog with your offhand.
That would take my minor action, or bonus action needed to disengage.
Oh, I get it. I get
Adrex,
you.
you're up.
Okay.
Help Birdie! I'll yell to him.
Yeah. Let's
Now, before you make an
Bonus.
attack, if I remember correctly, your short sword still has that oil on it. You haven't hit anything
It
with your
does.
short sword yet. Okay.
It does. Is he in range though?
No, you're 5 feet away from him. You
Yeah,
got
I'm
a
5 feet
square
away from
between
him.
the
That
two.
was 1, 2,
Throw it.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Let's hurl like an axe at this orc there.
Oh, I meant the short sword.
You can't. I don't think the short sword has a range.
You can throw it, but you'll make a ranged weapon attack at disadvantage because they're not designed to be thrown.
Yeah, no. I'm going to throw the things that are meant to be thrown.
That's weird.
You got him.
It's an 18.
Were you throwing at this orc or the orog?
I was throwing it at the... Shit, that's a disadvantage if it's at the org, isn't it?
Yeah, if it has a
You're
range of less
25,
than 20
yeah.
feet.
It's his range of 20, yeah.
If it's range of 20, he's 20 feet away from you. So if it's range of 20,
Yeah,
you can hit
let's... Maybe I can get the orog to focus on me. It's at the orog.
him. Okay.
For...
What armor class did you hit the orog?
that was a 18
That hits.
for 10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage.
Okay.
And let's bonus action use a superiority die. Let's use my awesome rally ability on Birdie. Get him up.
Now that gives 10 hit points, right?
Yeah, it's 10 hit points, not going to bring him back up.
It's not going to bring him back up. You can give him 10 hit points, but as long as he has 0 hit points, he's still making death saves and he is still in danger of dying. You have to find a way to give him actual hit points.
Yeah,
Which
I
means
don't do that.
Raazu needs to be down there.
Yeah.
Now, if you give Raazu some temp HP, that would give her some breathing room if she's already bloodied.
Yep.
Yeah.
This fight's
I'm
about
sure-
to get a lot nastier, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because well, let me. All right, one more question.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking now that this. Oh. Yeah. All right. Temp HP for Raazu.
Okay.
Seven temp HP.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to end Adrex's turn. It's going to bring us to...
No,
No?
it's not gonna have my turn. I'm going to. Gonna action surge.
Uh-oh.
And
Okay.
let's do it again. I'm going to.
The ride starts again.
Yeah. Let's attack the Orog.
Okay, with your
You gotta
axe.
move over there first?
know
Action
if
surge
action
doesn't
surge
grant you
doesn't let me
movement
move.
unless you
Yeah.
use the action surge to dash.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, I'm gonna hurl another axe at.
Okay.
Oh,
And your axe flies and gets lost in the darkness beyond.
hold on, wait.
Keelian watches from Seattle, nodding and agreeing. Yeah, knew that was coming.
You should have played a halfling.
What are we doing?
Burn them blips, man.
Yeah, let's burn blips.
Okay.
I don't want that one.
Get rid of the 1.
Here comes a 2.
Nodal why?
No, why would you say that?
There's a 2
Alright,
right there. 1 and
that's
2.
That's a 18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that axe.
For 8 damage.
Okay, anything else?
And yep, I'm gonna burn another superiority die.
To do what?
Uh,
Now, to be clear,
gonna-
you can't grant more temp HP to Raazu.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use pushing attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend 1 superiority die to attempt to drive the target back. You add the superior die to the attack's damage roll, which I will do.
You got to hit first.
So-
Or are you
Yeah,
burning
this
it on
is,
this roll?
this is part of his previous attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So another 6 damage.
All right.
And if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw, which is 16.
He's got a
16.
17, so he's not
Oh.
going nowhere.
Eat. Fuck. Ah!
The good news is he's got 2 axes lodged in him now. And he knows where they came from. And he's got this great big cleaver that he's going to do something about it with.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it Raazu's turn now, or do you got more?
No, it's it. I'm good for now.
All right, Raazu. You and
All
your
right,
big
let's go.
7 temp HP. What's it going to be?
Let's go with this Orog. Let's go smash this Orog. Time to get real. Ooh, that's only
Is
a
it?
12.
12's not going to hit.
How about a 13, 14, 15, 16?
16 is not going to hit either.
Shit!
As the Orog parries your blow with its giant cleaver.
Man,
Moving or staying put?
staying put, getting ready to get bodied.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen right now, actually. It's Orog's turn.
Yeah.
Let's do Adrex first. This guy is severely bloodied. I got a 12
Miss.
and a 15.
Miss.
He brings his greatsword down twice, but you're this agile skirmisher type. You just duck and weave out the way. You're a butterfly, baby. Let's see if Rasu's any unluckier. Oh my god, I got a 1 and a 2, Raazu. It's not often that I roll that badly.
Oh.
I am perfectly okay with this.
But yeah, the big lumbering oaf just cannot get a bead on you. It's Windy standing there flapping her wings all up in his grill. That's what's happening.
Pillowing her cape.
But no, the Orogs look like they're just going to press the attack into your face as far as they can. It is now Windy's turn.
Windy,
All
do
right.
things.
Save us, Wendy.
Well, yeah, that's the question. Is this thing is super fine and this one's bloody as heck?
This one is severely injured, and 2 of Adrex's axe are sticking out of him. This one here has not yet been touched.
I'm gonna whistle a death tune.
Wait, no, my bad. No, this one has been scraped across the face. That's the one that you clawed.
Yeah. Whistle a nice death tune, and I'm gonna shoot this guy with my longbow.
Okay.
Sorry, Raazu.
We
We gotta take the beating for now.
And your longbow counts as a Kensei weapon now, doesn't it? Because you're level
It
3.
super does. That's a
So ridiculous.
it's a 15.
15 doesn't do it. Shot goes wide, disappears into the darkness.
Well, give me 1 second here. I have to make everyone else got a chance to decide whether they want to shoot the cool stuff. I might decide to shoot cool stuff.
This is like a quadruple deadly encounter. If you don't use your cool stuff, I don't know what you're saving it for.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna absolutely burn a couple points.
Okay, there go 2 blips.
There they go. Goodbye.
Now, that's just unnecessary.
really.
They screwed me though.
Yeah, didn't help you. That's the sound of you flushing your blips down the toilet. Moving or staying put?
I'm gonna keep point to.
So we're about to have a lot more company.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep point to dodge.
Okay. The captain steps forward. And you see, whereas you guys have been dealing with this Orog, he's speared several javelins into the ground in front of him. And he reaches out with his big old orc hands, grabs 2 of them up, and
Oh, rude.
whips them in your direction.
Glad I dodged.
Well, let's see who he hits. Also, let's see if his ability recharges.
Oh, that tent's in the way.
Nah, he can see you all from there. All right. Windy, I have a 21.
Oh, come on now.
Red, I also have a 21.
Yeah.
Windy, 5 points of javelin damage. And Red, 5 points of javelin damage.
His dodging ever got me.
And to him, it just looks like sport. as he reaches down to pick up 2 more javelins stuck out of the ground, and you see the wargs behind him snarl and begin to circle around.
I bet they have packed up.
They don't actually.
Oh, good.
Oh, come on.
He's got to go around this boat. Now, he can climb up over the boat. It's kind of this difficult terrain. Wendy, I got a warg for you.
Okay. Still dodging.
Big miss. Raazu, I got a warg for you too.
Please don't.
17.
On the nose.
On the nose. You can spend blips to make him roll disadvantage.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. 7.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So the wargs circle around the tent. This third warg leaps up into the boat. Adrex, you see him snarling in your direction. Do I have any orcs? I do have some orcs left. As the captain is whipping his javelins at you guys, you hear him bark out some orders in Orc. And Adrex, you're the only one who understands what he's saying, as he calls out with some glee. He says, "Go and bleed out the pig." And the orcs move in that direction to do exactly that.
Really?
So this guy is going to disengage.
Before I get Sentinel, thanks a lot, Brick Road.
Birdie, I need another death save, my friend. There's a fail.
Spend a blip.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 blips for
To reroll that death save? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, if he spends 4, can he just take the 20?
Yeah.
I'm not going to allow that on death saves, no.
Okay.
No, I failed again.
All right, well, that's 1 success and 1 fail for Birdie. Red, you're up.
As a bonus action, I will give Raazu advantage to hit this Orog on her next turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then I will move to there. That's just entering some threat range. It's not even entering some threat range. Okay, let's start with the stabbing.
All right, let's get
Actually, I'm
stabbing.
going to non-cipher bonus. I'll use the minor after if it's still standing. Maybe I can drop it. So that'll hit an armor class of 14.
Won't do it on the Orog.
Yeah, let's actually use the bonus action for a dagger then.
Okay.
Yeah, Donus, you have to succeed on
Nope.
the reflex save to use a minor action.
The dagger hit a 10.
No, and your stabbies just aren't doing it today. It's going to bring us to Adrex.
Hello.
You've got this severely wounded and very angry Orog on you.
And I've got a
Short
sword
swords.
coated in oil. Yeah. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Oh, he's
my
dead.
God.
That's a shame.
It's a critical hit.
All right. I mean, roll all the dice.
So it's okay. That is 15 plus the radiant damage is another 2d6.
What does the oil say? I thought I gave you the stats for all that.
I don't know if I or just wrote down
It says adds
damage.
radiant damage.
What
I
was,
mean,
the,
he's dead.
what was the spell called?
It wasn't the spell, it was the oil.
It was yeah.
Well, yeah, but the oil had a spell associated with it. I can look
Oil
it
of
up.
radiant damage.
Yeah, that's all.
Why-
That's literally all the information you ever gave us about it.
Oh, I didn't give you the name of the spell. That's fine.
Yeah.
Did it have a rune engraved on it too?
All of the
Bubbles.
usable magic items I'm giving you guys are all based on spells out of the book.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was inflict wounds. That's what it was.
That's right. We actually should have known that.
So, yeah, 3d10 radiant damage. So you roll 6d10.
Wow.
I doubled the radiant damage, Duke. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Nice.
the crit.
Well, shit. I think we got one dead Orog on us.
It's so I said that's 15 plus 29. That's 44 damage.
So, yeah, you
Love.
stab this Orog in the chest and twist your blade. And you just see this look of pain on his face. And then you notice light coming out from his eyes and his mouth, his nostrils, and all the other holes, including the wounds, his axe wounds on his shoulder and his back, just begin emitting this blindingly bright light. And then you just hear this loud popping sound as something inside of him shatters and gives way. And he slumps to the ground, glowing brightly.
I think everyone noticed that.
Oh yeah, very, very dead.
Oh, that's so awesome!
And you can never
Alright.
use that oil again unless you.
I know.
You have healing potions on you, right? Go tend to Birdie.
Yeah, Red yells out, "Get Birdie on his feet."
Hold on. Jeez.
Hit something with the butt.
Yeah, I'm out of axes, so.
No, you can pull the axes up out of the dead Orog laying there.
Oh, then I'm gonna do that as I move. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hurl. Well, hold on. That'll be in range. Yeah, pushing attack again. Can I use
right
it?
into that cage.
I think you decide that after you hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be on the same target though. The same target's dead.
Right, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it gonna be?
Well, all right. In that case, I'm gonna rally again, Raazu,
Okay.
for
Believe me, buddy, I appreciate this.
8 HP. FHP. You can do it, Raazu! You can do it! Stay on your feet!
It's all that's keeping
Look.
her up at this point.
Basically.
Does that end Adrex's turn?
That ended, yes, it does.
All right, Raazu is up.
All right, I have advantage against the Orog.
No, you don't. I had to use it to stab.
Oh, you spoil sport because you know I can't roll my way out of a wet paper bag. I'm taking a new die and I'm gonna try and hit the Orog now. Hey, that's a 19 to hit.
19 will do it.
Let's put some Paladin stank on that.
Please do.
Yeah, I intend to. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
Yep.
And you carve a hole across his chest and then singe it with the fires of your conviction of conquests.
Yep.
Moving or staying put?
Staying put.
Staying put there. Okay. Let's see if I can put Raazu on the ground.
No. Stop
No.
that.
Don't do it.
Why would I stop that?
I need him.
Raazu, I got a 1,
No.
and then I got a 23.
Yeah.
15 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
That's that. Thanks for that temp HP there. It's all gone now.
The crushing weight of the blow of this cleaver as it comes down just rings your bell. The other Orog doesn't do anything, so he's busy emitting crazy radiant light. Windy, you're up.
All right. I'm going to key point to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to push my way into the air and then do a dive kick on this man with my longsword held in front of me.
Okay. Key point is disengage as a bonus action, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
That is a... Oh, god damn it.
Both of these guys had been previously wounded in the fight with Raazu earlier, by the way.
Nice. That is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
4.
Mm.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay, and that's enough for him. And he was making his way. He had a javelin out. He was ready to go over the slave pen and run through this Mockton. And not having any of that, you run him through instead. Like it's your
And I'm
birthday
gonna
or something.
Step up in front of this guy.
Try to block his path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Let's see if he gets his ability back. He does. Can't use it till next turn, though. Right. Raazu.
Hey.
A javelin goes singing by your ear, clattering down the hill. Red. I have a 21.
Yep.
It's going to be 7 points of piercing damage. This javelin catches you in the leg. And at this point, the captain draws from a scabbard at his side this wicked-looking black steel longsword and begins closing the distance.